Hello everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to potentially the final episode of I Am Legion Stand Survivors. Sorry, it's been a minute. I got a little under the weather, so this got delayed. But here we are, the challenge area with Zephyr. Destroy 1,000 gold chests, destroy 1,000 raw ore, complete it once. You guys know the deal. I guess I should show off where my talent tree is currently at, which is, you know, pretty close to max. There's some stuff we could get. Reforge Master would be a big buff, but you know, I don't think you need max to finish this off. But we will see. All right, let's go and open the door. It's been like a week since I played, so we'll have to see if I remember everything. We definitely want to go magic, if I am recalling correctly, so magic growth at second 0 seems pretty strong. But yeah, I think this character is just so obscenely powerful. You don't really have to worry about things too much. All right. We need to lock in the stuff we're going to get, right? So Elf Queen is obvious to take, right? I think Tycoon is also quite good, although he does take a lot to get to, which is the downside. Bone Shield Sorcerer is, I keep saying this, it is the best unit in the game. And we probably want Ho Yi. I would also like to grab the 2-star Mage Elder, just because, like, I don't think Beast Tamer is very good relative, like, for the cost you have to do it, whereas Mage Elder is just, like, strong. Besides that, I think we kind of let it go. There's an argument to be made for Wolf Knight. In fact, I'll lock Wolf Knight in, mostly because he doesn't cannibalize your other units, right? Pig, Wolf, and Infantry is all you need to get to him, and really, that doesn't overlap with any of these other things that we're doing, so it kind of works out. And now that we've done that, we can shop without thinking too hard. We could get Chingy immediately to start. Don't know how I feel about that one though. I'm just gonna let it rock. I don't think we need to buy here. I am a fan. Oh, I am supposed to grab a blacksmith at some point though. I don't know if I missed one there. I forgot. My core strategy is always take blacksmiths till you get like a 3-star blacksmith and just hold on to him for dear life. Having upgraded gear makes all the difference in the world in this game. Can't believe it's the final episode. At least till they add more stands. Because currently, like, right, this game's very fun until you've unlocked everything and kind of figured out the general strategy for the game. At which point, it does suffer from... It seems like there's a lack of units. Or it seems like there's plenty of units, but there's really not, because it's really just these 1-star core units that build up to other things, and there's just not enough variety. Up in here. There needs to be more purple units, and there needs to be a tier beyond purple, I think, for the future of the game. It does seem like the devs kind of want something like that anyway, so that's like good, but it's kind of where it's at. All right, let's put a pig up here, put these together. I'm gonna keep rolling. I think we could do better. Not like an early Valkyrie duty. I don't know. I don't think that's really worth it. Let's throw this guy up here and run this. And I'm not gonna spend any more souls. Try and be efficient. That's my overall plan for the moment. I didn't go over Zephyr's stuff, but if you have not seen it before, basically the whole joke with Zephyr is every certain amount of space you move, you get either ore or gold. So movement speed becomes extremely important. So we're gonna be like locking boots here. It's gonna lock all the boots and then merge everything else. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, this is gonna be my first strat here, is just boots, 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 and then I'll, you know, next shop I'll probably unlock those, but because we get a static amount of ore and gold from just having more movement speed, getting it now is good. Plus we get extra damage for it, so like, it's all upside. I don't think... So the weird thing about this guy, right? The Bone Shield Sorcerer, even though he's the best unit in the game, it's not really something you need really early on, because his whole thing is like this 40% damage debuff that he adds to enemies, or like 40% damage taken debuff. You really just need to build up your squad before that becomes great. Okay, so looks like we're doing this first. Since we have enough for 2 Chang'es, and that's really the cost here to get to Hou Yi. And once you get an early Hou Yi, then you're like, you're living the dream. That's what they say here in America. Living the dream. I don't know what dream it is, but I guess setting everything on fire is part of the dream. Seems appropriate for the current state of the world, I guess. Destroy the... So we got to destroy everything. And we're going to want to open as many rooms as possible as well, because that's going to give us more stuff to destroy. I will take both these Mage Apprentices, and I think that leads us to an Elder for scaling early. Before we worry about doing anything else. That's just like an easy turn. Feels like. Just any additional scaling we can get. This should be interesting. All right, I'm gonna unlock these two. That was kind of terrible, but we still have this one. Actually, I'll unlock that too. I think this stuff is just better. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, we probably would have been better off just keeping the movement speed boots there, even if they were like the lowest tier of boot. But it's fine. It's fine. We figure it out. We figure it out. All right, we're gonna open a door now. I'm gonna try and get through this wall of enemies to open a door. Skeleton. Oh, first of all, there's a blacksmith, so let's take him. I'm gonna buy the skeletons. I'm gonna take this bald, and he's just like a free unit. Take this archer. Take this blacksmith. Okay. So let's do this. Let's put you up here. We're not very strong in combat right now. I would say our units are not really set up for that. 30% move speed is good. But like, beyond the fact that we just obviously scale with it, it makes it easier with our gear later. We don't have to worry so much about finding boots. I can just be greedy about stuff. It's a whole lot of physical items we have. Can't help but notice that. Well, we just survive till another, you know, another forge will be fine, which I don't think that's gonna be a problem, right? All right, Hou Yi 2. And now we want more beauties. I'm gonna take another blacksmith because now we can get our 3-star blacksmith, which is awesome. Honestly, probably just put a wolf up here with all the gear we have, and then let it rock. Let it rock. We're really not that far away from Hou Yi. And it's only at 3 minutes into the run, so that's a good thing. Now we do actually have to, you know, get some units and whatnot, but we'll get there. That works. Not exactly what I wanted, but it's fine. Attack speed, physical crits, kind of whack. Let's just start putting the movement speed stuff on. Do this, let's lock that. I'm gonna lock that and that. And we'll leave the others unlocked. Magic power over this, yep. Do it like that. Okay, we just got significantly more powerful. And then we're gonna get to combine stuff here. We could make an archer, which is really good. We're gonna keep shopping. Yeah. I think this is the optimal way to play this. Like, I am willing to be incorrect, but I do believe that at the moment I should just be taking units that I know I need from the shop rather than trying to combine stuff. So here it feels like this is the right answer, because that gives us HP scaling. This can go now. I could put on the souls here. So what are we? We're missing a 3-star fire elemental. That is a lot. It's a lot of fire elementals to find. I mean, I guess it's just like 3 of them, right? But we got a weird dungeon layout too. I just noticed there's only just the 1 door up top. Not sure how I feel about that. I see boots. I'm gonna lock those. More movement speed. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is the obvious choice. These boots don't combine with anything. I just put them here. I think the rest of this gear is fine. I think the setup we have is good. Let's just get to this door and open it, see if we find anything exciting, anything spicy. That counts. This is a lot. This is a lot of power. But I think Mana Burst is just better. All right. I will take them. We're just in double Mage Elder territory now. I'm gonna roll once here just to see. Okay. I'll take this, lock this. No fire elemental. So, you know, sometimes it does happen that way where you get like most of a purple unit and you just like don't get the rest. Is that some type of drag? That is, that was 2 dragons on top of each other. Very nice. The dragons were mating and I appear to have gotten in the way. I would say I'm sorry, but I needed their gold and their experience. I guess their souls, really, because that is what we're getting here. All right, take the archers. Still no fire, huh? Well, I don't know how I feel about rerolling again, but I'm gonna press it one more time and feel bad about it. All right. Well, at least the ore is on our side. All right, well, you guys are gone now. Not the orange we would want. See, this is one of those times where if we had, well, I can't reforge anyway, so expensive. I would say if you have the advanced reforging talent, then it becomes way more interesting as to whether you should or not, because turning this into like, I don't know, some other orange unit would be great. This is fine though. Like that gives us a ton of durability. I imagine that we are going to be very, very strong by the time the first boss spawns, based on what we're currently at. You gotta remember, the whole point of this is to not only win, but also break the things. And we're at 136. Oh, 134. Not great. So probably Hou-Yi is gonna help a lot there. All right, we take these. Let's roll. We take another infantry. Let's find fire elemental. We love to see that. There's a pig. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take the archer now, just to improve our damage. We start killing things faster. The blue units are significantly stronger than the common ones, so I think it's worth the upgrade there. I don't know what happened. Blue units. For some reason, that was very difficult for me to say. Well, these shadow gloves are better than those shadow gloves. And that's not bad. Lost some move speed. I don't love that, but it is what it is. Another arcane staff. That feels pretty good. Okay. I can live with that. Let me go open another door. Yeah? Yeah, we'll take the orange magic power there. That's a significant power boost, I would say. But we still need the stuff we're after. Come on. Come on. That's not it. We're one fire elemental away. Okay, yeah. No reason to combine anything. It's all... It is what it is. I said we were going to be really strong for the first boss. We're not quite there. We're very close to there on many different avenues, but we are, in fact, missing stuff. All right, here we go. Big shop. Thunder ring? That's not something I'm interested in. Those shadow boots go crazy though. And what's those thunder boots? That's kind of sick. Oh, thunder necklace, gross. Okay, well, this can go here then. Oh, maybe do better. Okay. Yeah, I'll take this one. This is fine. We're zooming now. Which is, in fact, more important than everything else. Because she gets this character gets the flat damage multiplier at the end for your movement speed, which is just ridiculous. All right, let's... Not quite. Okay, we're now on... Oh, we just get it now. Cool. And then next level up, we get Wolf Knight. But now that we have Hou-Yi, we're looking pretty good. We do need some skill cooldown to really capitalize on it. The whole setting the world on fire effect. But we have the ore that we'll be able to get that, you know. I don't know, looking good so far. We had a little stumble there where we missed on a couple shops. I guess the real thing is going to be how do you balance this game when you add more stuff to like find more paths? Or do you just make a bunch more paths? All right. Nothing crazy there. All the skill cooldown stuff comes later. You just let it be. Now we go Wolf Knight. Big fan. And now is when we take this. And honestly, let's make a second one. Yeah, that's pretty nice. We do need, okay, so we do need 3, like for her combination thing of the beauties. So we'll need an elf queen. We need like 2 Hoyis or 2 elf queens basically. So I'm gonna lock that beauty is kind of what I was getting to there. I think we're like super strong now. Yeah, we're like a bone shield sorcerer away from being outrageous, and we don't even have our skill cooldown yet from the beauty bonus. This guy's stuck in the infinite loop of trying to catch us, but he can't because he's not nearly fast enough, so his AI is broken and he can't follow. So that's a decent 7-minute boss there. I guess we go ahead and combine this. Buy the beauty. Do I need a pig for anything? Nah, I don't think so. Mage Apprentice. I don't think so. Shield bearer. Not bad. I'll buy a fire elemental. And a pig. Soul. About the fire elemental in case we end up with more Hoyi. There's a world where we do 2 Hoyis, 2 elf queens. Also a forge back there. Always spawning in the lava. I don't know why. Okay, so now we have this problem. I'm just gonna go ahead and... Yep, that's pretty nice. Well, I don't want to combine the thunder boots. They're too important, right? Like that's just not really a thing I can do. Do it this way? Is that optimal? I need more inventory space, oddly. Hello, star necklace. Okay, well, we had to waste some ore there, but okay, we're like insanely over the movement speed cap right now. Oh, even without both of these, we're at 175. Hold on. I should have done this before. Let's just... Okay. Okay. Well, that being the case, I'm just gonna put that there. Yeah, skill cooldown is a powerful stat. I don't know what noise I made. I apologize if that came through the mic, but well, we're just going crazy, aren't we? But hitting the skill cooldown red mage necklace on the magic build is like it's best in slot, basically. Actually, no, I think Star Ring actually is best in slot. Like with the skill cooldown, I don't think it actually gets better than that. So yeah, it's kind of why I should tab this on. Okay, where are we at on this? Missing some archers, I guess. Fire elemental. It's not bad. Beauty, shield bearer. I mean, yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna spend any more right now. Just gotta keep moving. Like, I feel fully confident in our ability to win right now. I don't know how I feel about the challenges. Rose right now. No, Rose necklace with skill cooldown is another rose necklace. Okay, so we're hitting some pretty big things right now. These shadow gloves can go. That's a miss. All right, Thunderstaff, but not special Thunderstaff. No, we're locked. Okay, I guess we just throw that away and try and merge some stuff. Rose ring. I think I want a rose ring over the HP growth. Or no, I think I want it over this, over the thunder armor. Just increase our damage by a lot. 230% increased crit chance and 500% magic crit damage plus extra XP orbs, gonna help us get our units faster. We're at 350 of 1,000. Ugh. Again, I will say, I think we rolled a bad dungeon for beating that challenge. So I don't know how I'm gonna manage this. Let's just go ahead and make this guy. And I'm gonna roll once. Nope. Didn't get anything for that. Alright, let it be. Alright, Bone Shield Skeleton out. Poye's out. We still haven't got an Elf Queen. It's kind of crazy. Given 10 minutes in. We're putting out an absurd amount of damage, though. Do a little drive-by over here. Yeah, we are gonna break more things. I feel like that's getting recycled. It's neat, but like, what's it doing? Miss again. Okay, that's an item. It doesn't have cooldown on it though. But it is better than these. Well, it's better than this one. Whoever designed this dungeon is awful. Just an awful person. Very inefficient. Why isn't it square or rectangular shaped? to help me out. It's causing serious issues here. Sure. Sure. Blessings come. Achievement achieved. The blessings did come. 3 orange blessings in a single run. Not something that happens that often, to be honest.
But here we are. In fact, that was the first time it happened to me. That's why I got the Blessings Come achievement. It just came all over. We're doing pretty good. That's 47. 47 souls. There's the Elf Queen. It's nice. I don't know if I want to make that beauty just yet. But we do want to tab on another Elf Queen. A lot of souls I'm throwing away right now, huh? Don't enjoy that. But on the other hand, kind of going crazy now. There's so much ore too. Alright, green stuff is gone, so we no longer have to deal with that situation. Those are star boots. Those are decent. Somehow, I mean, this goes over here pretty easily. That is a phantom necklace. I'm gonna send it to the phantom zone. 2 rose necklaces make a star robe. Okay, to the phantom zone with the phantom necklace. I'm not gonna throw away this just yet because there's a situation where we might actually need some extra HP against the boss. Hello. Hello, Star Gloves. Hello, best in slot item. I'm just gonna put that there. We also have cap skill cooldown right now. Oh, look at that. I'm just gonna let it be like this for now. 250% skill cooldown is honestly just a little outlandish. Kind of wish we had a tycoon for extra money, but at the same time, meh. Everything dies very quickly. Also, our max HP has been going up just passively from the Wolf Knight this whole time, which is kind of ridiculous. Considering, like, it's on a 4-second cooldown. Roll this. Are we actually closer to getting a second Hoi? I mean, 2 of these with like 2 blazing suns going on at the same time is kind of crazy talk. But maybe not. Maybe we're on Elf Archer time. Another soul to squeeze. All right, another archer. Okay, we appear to be very solidly into second Elf Queen right now. The one thing I will say is that we are taking a absolute beating when we get hit. It's a lot of damage. So I might be in the business of putting this on right here. Like I said, this is why I kept it before. It's better than this one. I like the skill cooldown stuff. Yeah. I think for now, that's where I want to be. What's our kill count? 5. I don't think we're going to make it. Like 2.5 minutes left. Realistically, it normally comes with like 16 minutes. we could try and make the fight last as long as possible, which I think is 4 minutes is how long we have. It's gonna be close. Could I please? Please? Okay, that's not what we're after. An archer. Okay, so we get another elf queen next level. Obviously that's very good. I really think it's the dungeon layout. We're having to backtrack so much. Also, everything's just still dead right now, which is not good. I need these eggs and gold deposits to respawn faster. Huh. I'm just trying to think of what could be done differently, aside from just getting a different map, right? Like, I think obviously just getting a rectangular-ish map would be better. We'll get rid of that because it's trash. Like Zach Morris, it is trash. I'm gonna get rid of this too. Rid of these. That's also, I mean, if you're physical, that was best in slot. If you're not, well, and it wasn't. Attack growth star necklace. Nah, get out of here. And right of war. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Elf Queen again. This is not the worst setup. It's really not. Yeah, I just don't know how I'm supposed to, you know, win. Or not win. Complete the challenges with this layout. It could have been faster earlier. I'm not giving up. It's still doable, I think. And first thing, we finally get a square door here. Okay, sure, game. We've rolled down from orange here. That was a hilarious amount of orange blessings we were offered. Let's run. All right, we got the double suck. So that's, if anything, the double suck is a sign of good fortune, right? There's never been a double suck that wasn't, you know, a good thing. Take a beauty, take a beauty. Shang Yi. OE number 2, 2 Hoyis, 2 Elf Queens, a Bone Shield Sorcerer, 2-star Mage Elder, totally fine, a Wolf Knight, and the Blacksmith to make the gear for all of our Elf Queens. Seems pretty good. Phoenix has arrived. I might go tank gear. You know, for the start of this fight. Like, just throw this on right here. Since we're not necessarily trying to kill it so quickly. Now, he does have 2 life bars, right? So I should probably just get rid of this first one. I don't know, does this phase 2 do anything differently? I actually don't remember. He definitely does enough damage to kill us, though. That or we don't have enough regen, which is reasonable. So if we're like on pace to kill it right now, just barely. Obviously, I am, you know, going slow here. What do I do now? I turned a blacksmith into something, right? Blacksmith into robot or blacksmith into Buddha? Buddha with the skill cooldown goes kind of crazy. Oh, that's right. We're gonna have to get refunded because we have 3-star, but that doesn't math with Buddha. Like, you need 2 stars. I'm glad the game recognized that. I almost got hit by the Phoenix dive there. That would have been awkward. All right, kill the Phoenix. Run away. $730. Nah, I don't think this is it. I think we needed a better map layout. 2 minutes left. I mean, I know I'm like destroying everything here, but I'm just gonna send this back. Okay. Okay. Just getting all the same things right now. It's not really making a difference, right? It's kind of spinning the wheels. I mean, we're gonna get the win. Well, I say that, but it's obvious how much damage this thing can do. That's a big area. Wow, if you don't have movement speed, that would just kill you. Yeah, man, I need more... I just need more stuff to spawn. I wonder if I have my meta progression maxed out for that stuff. You know what? Because there is meta progression for that, but I thought I had capped it. I need to check. We'll check after this. I'm gonna get him down a little bit lower before I... Oh, what the... Okay, weird camera motions there. If I keep him in the bone shield circle, he takes a lot of damage. Also, I think he's getting shotgunned from the archers. All right, almost dead. 7. Nah, we're not getting it. I almost died there. Huh. We won, and that feels good. But pretty far away. Well, she hit 1 million DPS. That's nice. It did 241 million. The Hou-Yi did 517 million. So... I think the answer is just to get a better map. So we had max monster egg spawn, max chest spawn, max ore spawn. We have all of that. I mean, maybe having this extra damage over here would be enough. I don't think having the Reforged Master would be that much of a difference. Magic crit, magic pin. And now we're basically capped as a magic character aside from pickup range and HP regen. Yeah, I don't know. That one's going to be tough. I don't know. I'm probably not going to come back to this until there's an update, unless overwhelming, you know, feedback says come back and finish it. That is tough. That is a tough challenge. I do think just in a setup where the rooms connect better and you can go in like a square loop for most of it, we finished that. But having to go up and down that like line the hallways we got sent to just wasn't going to work. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, don't forget to do YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. I will be back with more soon. See you later. Jeff out. Bye.